Hi everyone, this is Frances Ryser with LuLaRoe Frances Ryser, and it's my birthday today. Anyways, I wanted to talk about doubts. This week I had some major doubts about my decision. I was disappointed in the company LuLaRoe for a couple reasons this week. And one of them was regarding the great shortage of Halloween leggings of 2016. How is it fair that one consultant can order 1,500 to 1,700 pairs of Halloween leggings and basically push everybody out, and so many consultants didn't get any? How is that right? It just seemed very disorganized. It seemed like it was amateur hour. I mean, they could have planned this launch way better. And of course I'm being critical because I come from a retail background. I have a business administration degree. I have some experience, and I just was kind of surprised that this happened. Kudos to the consultants out there that took it with grace and said, you know what, it's just Halloween leggings. I have beautiful fall outfits I can sell. To me, not having the product available to all of your consultants, or at least having a cap at I don't only buy up to 300 pairs, that would have spread the wealth a little bit better. It's not showing a sign of really taking care of your consultants when you don't have limits and boundaries in place like that. So I went down this rabbit hole of reading Glassdoor. Do you guys know what Glassdoor is? Glassdoor is like a search engine for companies that you can look up reviews, you can look up their pay structure. It's really unfortunate when an independent consultant decides to stop selling LuLaRoe because they felt like they didn't get the support they needed. That's really unfortunate. They weren't well equipped. They weren't given the right tools. Honestly, I am scared. I'm having some real doubts. No lie. There are just so many consultants right now. The amount of consultants that are being onboarded daily is making me uneasy. Many of the current consultants tell me, well, it's not a lot of competition between consultants because we receive different prints. Well, technically it's still the same product. I can go to consultant A and get a really fun leopard print that consultant B didn't have, but if consultant B has more variety, has a deeper inventory, I'm probably gonna shop with consultant B if they take good care of me. And it breaks my heart when I stumble upon a consultant that has had their inventory up for weeks, and then I come back a couple weeks later and it's still the same inventory. That means she's not selling. That means she's not moving the inventory, which means that's money lost. I don't care how you put it. You can keep telling me till the cows come home that LuLaRoe sells itself. It's not true. You have to sell it. You have to put yourself out there. You have to make connections. It's called network marketing for a reason. You have to network. And there's all these consultants onboarding thinking that they can do it because they think they could put this minimal effort in, that it's just minimal effort and they're gonna get a return. This is not true. And if you are currently considering signing on as a consultant anywhere at any direct sales company, I wanna remind you that you have to put the work in. It's not gonna sell itself. It doesn't matter if it's Origami Owl, it doesn't matter if it's LuLaRoe or if it's Posh or Jamberry. You have to put the hours in. You have to market it, and you have to market yourself. Now, I feel bad for these women that don't seem to understand that you have to put the hours in, that you can't just post it up online. Because it may appear that someone else is doing, but it's likely, if they're doing very well, it's likely that's not where it ends. It's likely that they have their own website. They have lots of leads that they follow up with. It's likely that they also do in-person pop-ups pretty regularly. They are making a profit already, or making a team, and they're also making money off of that team. It's likely that they're able to move the product because they have a deeper inventory and they have plenty of leads that will lead them to a wider network. You can't rely solely on Facebook to sell your business. It's just not sustainable. I'm sorry, ladies, it's not. You have to put yourself out there, and if you're not comfortable doing that, if you think that you're going to be able to sell it just through Facebook, I'm sorry to tell you, it's not going to work. Another reason why I have been a little bit doubtful this week about my decision was that I'm learning there's many hidden costs. There are hidden costs to starting up this business. In my first video, I said it's a huge investment. It's only if you decide to do it the easy way, which I think all these consultants online think is easier. I urge you to do not just research of people that are making money off of LuLaRoe. Do your research about the failures, about people not making money off of LuLaRoe. Talk to consultants that are having problems, that are having the stumbling blocks, that are having obstacles, because that will give you a more realistic perspective of what this opportunity is all about. The real moneymaker, though, if it's not obvious to you, is having a team. That's when you start making the bonus bucks, because having a team works for you. You have to have that foresight, and you have to think long term, not just how am I going to sell these clothes this week. You have to start thinking, how am I going to get leads that are going to turn into customers, that are going to turn into hostesses that host parties for me, that are going to eventually want to join my team and become a consultant as well. That's how you have to think. These are the people that are going to make it far in the company. The people that have that foresight, that have that type of planning. It's like chess. It's like chess. You have to think like 12 steps ahead. If you really want this business to be lucrative for you, you have to think far ahead and invest in your future consultants that are going to be on your team. There are so many ladies out there that are signing on that do not have the skills yet, and then they're not getting the support that they really do need from the home office or their sponsor, and then they're set up for failure. I'm smart. If you were smart too, you would be doing just about everything that I'm doing. I'm telling you that. There's your free tip for today. You should be putting yourself out there on as many social media outlets as you can. Getting comfortable in front of the camera, which is what I'm doing now with these YouTube videos. You can catch me on Periscope, just being silly, because I'm going to be using that as another tool to get those sales and to build my team. You can check out my website. You can check out my Facebook. I'm everywhere. I'm on Instagram. You can find me, and I'm consistent across the board. This is strategic. I'm doing this for a reason, because I want to build my customer base and I want to build my team. I'm selling myself. I want people to know who I am. I want people to see that I'm genuine and honest and critical and real. And I want to attract those types of customers to me. I want to attract those types of team members to me. I'm putting myself out there for the universe to see, so I can attract the people that want to be around me in my community and on my team. I'm resourceful. I'm innovative. I've got these things going for me. And if I can help anyone else achieve what they want to achieve their goals, I'm down, because it only helps me. It helps me, it helps LuLaRoe, it helps everybody. These are just real thoughts with me. Real thoughts. Sorry if I'm a Debbie Downer on my birthday. Sorry about that. I'm gonna go eat some cake and ice cream. Just joking. No, I mean, I'm just joking that I'm crying. I'm actually gonna go eat some cake and ice cream now. Before the baby wakes up. If you like this video, don't forget to hit like. If you'd like to follow my journey, then hit that subscribe button. I would love to hear from you though. If you are a consultant in the queue, if you have some questions, if you have some criticisms, come on, let it out, let me know, because I'd love to talk about it. I think it's good to talk about it, especially waiting in the queue. It's what, 6 to 8 weeks, 10 weeks before you'll even get your onboarding call. You got a lot of time to do research. You got a lot of time to chat, so let's talk. Feel free to reach out to me. Email and my links, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff is down in the description. I hope to hear from you guys soon. And I hope you have a great week. Happy October. Yes, October's finally here. It was rough, but we survived. The Great Depression of 2016, and your kids are going to be like, what? And you're going to tell them about that ridiculous time that LuLaRoe had a shortage of Halloween leggings. Is this real life? Oh gosh, drama. All right. I can't, it's just so funny to me. Okay, for real. Peace out, peace in. Talk to you soon. Bye.